Weekend Sports Update. I'm your host, Romeo Villarreal. Today we're going to look at the track meet results from the Masked Rider Open. We're also going to look at the latest men's and women's tennis matches, but let's jump right into our first topic, which is going to be men's and women's basketball. We'll start with the women. Lady Bronx hitting the hardwood against the Houston Baptist Huskies this weekend in a doubleheader here at the Fieldhouse. Bronx wastes no time on offense. Kaylin Boyd splits the defense here, goes in for the easy lay-in. Ms. Boyd had a great game. She had 10 assists, 8 points, and 3 steals on the night. But in the second half, it was a defensive showcase for the Bronx as Cassandra Moody here goes up for the block and gets it. But the block of the night honors go to Jasmine Thompson as she blocks number 14, Erin McCarrigan for the Huskies. The Bronx end up winning this one, 71-45. Some major stats from the game. The Bronx had 8 steals in the game. They shot 44.4% overall on the game, and they outscored the Huskies by 21 points in the second half. The Lady Bronx returned to the Fieldhouse February 2nd against the New Jersey Institute of Technology. The men get off to a fast start as Jesus Delgado dumps it off to number 21, Larry Tobin, and the big guy down low goes in for the easy bucket. Next, Urbanus to Provost. Provost for the 3 and in. But the player of the night honors go to Ruben Cabrera with 18 points on the night. Bronx take this one in a game that went right down to the wire, 62-60. With that win over Utah Valley, the Bronx are now tied for the top spot in the Great West Division standings with 2 wins and 0 losses. They are now 500 on the season and will play New Jersey in their next conference game. The Lady Bronx tennis team had 2 matches in Houston, Texas this weekend. One against the number 36 University of Arkansas Razorbacks and the number 29 Rice Owls. They lost both of these matches 7-0. I sat down with team captain Donna Rozrova to talk about the youth and inexperience of this Bronx team and where she thinks this team will go in the coming years.
It feels like this season we're going to be way stronger than last season. Even looking at our first matches this spring semester, we played against ranked schools and we just showed very high level of performance. Looking at our fall season, we had a pretty good season, and seems like all our new players, they really strong and they definitely going to benefit our tennis team. I think, like, looking from perspective of senior player who saw several matches and been several seasons, I see this new team and they're not afraid of anyone and they truly believe that we can do it and we can have a great season. So I guess this young new generation of tennis players who just came to our team, they definitely have this new spirit and they excited for this and they fight for every point. So it's definitely new type of team we were waiting for, and it's pretty good.
The Lady Bronx tennis team's first home game is against Louisiana Lafayette on February 10th. UTPA's track and field team competed in the Masked Rider Open this weekend in Lubbock, Texas. Let's take a look at some of the notable results from this meet. Jesus Alvarez took first place in men's Section B shot put on Saturday. In the 800-meter run, Martin Case took 7th. In the men's 3,000-meter run, Luis Serrano placed 9th. And for the women in the 3,000-meter run, Judith Chumba placed 7th at this weekend's meet. Well, that's going to do it for us here today on Bronx Weekend Sports Update. Join us next week to find out what you missed in Bronx sports. Good night.